Hello, welcome back. Good evening. This is Kevin here to bring you back another video on Windows 7 and Mac. So for today, we're going to talk about creating users and folders and folder permissions. Today, we're going to talk about creating users on Microsoft Windows 7, different types of users on Windows 7, different types of users on Mac, El Capitan, creating folders on Windows 7 and in El Capitan, and folder permissions on Windows 7 and El Capitan. So our users are different. We have standard user, and the standard user can mostly add software and change system settings, but it doesn't affect other users. We have the power user, who possesses limited administration powers and has backwards compatibility. We have the guest user. The guest user could not download any software. He or she could only surf the web. We have the administration, the admin user. The admin user can only, well, not can only, excuse me, can do a lot. Yeah, he can create folders. She could create folders. She could remove files. Pretty much, he could do everything on the computer. Download software, remove software, um, control other users on the network, add, remove a printer, pretty much do everything. And we also have parental control. Parental control is basically you create a time limit of how long someone could use a computer. You could control what games they could play, and you could block and allow specific programs, like programs on the control panel. So now we're going to look at how to create a user. So to create a user, I'll show you on a virtual machine. You click Start, and you click Control Panel, which I did already right here. You click Add and Remove User Accounts. And as you can see, I created a user already. It's a standard user. So you click on Create New User. And then when you create the user, you create the account. You create a standard user or an admin user. And then it will ask you if you want to put a password on him or she. Or if you don't, that's up to you. That's fine. You could do parental control on the particular user that you just created. So I click Test. You can put a time limit on the computer usage. You can control the games that he or she is playing, and you could block and allow specific programs, which is kind of cool. I pretty like that. So that's pretty much how you create users on Windows 7. And I created a folder already. So to create a folder, you right click New, you click Create Folder. Now you created a folder and you have two users on this particular operating system, Windows 7. And since you have two users, you want to share the folder, right? So you right click Properties, you click Sharing, and then you click Share right here. And then when you share it, you can actually add someone to the folder that you want to share. In this one, in this folder over here, the test file, I already shared it. So I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna erase it. So right click, delete. Yes. Understand when you erase something, it's still there. You have to go to the recycle bin to completely erase it. So you empty out the recycle bin. So I created this folder. I shared it already. So let's see if that file was in the other user account. So I'm gonna click Start. I'm gonna click Log Off, because I want to log off the account and I want to go to the other account to see if this particular folder is there. So I'm logging off right now. I'm the admin, so Paul, that user's called Paul. Paul's the admin, so he created that file. He created that file for the other user. Give it a second. There we go. Alright. Test doesn't have a password. There's a test user. So remember, I created that folder. In that folder, I put a file in it. I put a text file. And I gave this user permission to see the folder and the file by right clicking and going into properties like I showed you. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click network, and when you click network, you're gonna have like a little icon that looks like a computer, which you're about to see right now. And you want to look at the file that he shared with me, so it should be in here. So you click new user, you double click, you go to user, see it's a share folder, and then you will go to user desktop, because my original name of the account was user. Now it's Paul, and it's right here. Test file is right here. See? I'll open it up. Yep, there's the file that I created over there on the admin account. So pretty much that's how you create a folder. You just go new, click folder, and then you right click on properties and you share it. So now let's look at Windows. Now we looked at Windows. I actually want to look at Apple. So for Apple, they have a control panel too, but it's not a control panel, it's system preferences. You click on system preferences, you click on users and groups. You try to click here, you can't really do anything because you have to unlock it. There's a lock here to make changes, so you have to click on the lock. So once you click on the lock, you want to add a user, you click the plus sign, put the name, put a password. So I'm going to create a user right now. I'm going to call him test user. It's fine. Test users right here. Now we have parental control for Mac as well. So open up parental control. Put my password in again. Enable parental control, and see, you could allow the use of camera, games, mail. You control the web. You control the store. You can control the time that the computer could be used. You control privacy. You control other stuff. So that's pretty much what parental control is. I'm gonna shut it off. And when you're done saving your changes, when you're done saving your settings here, you just go back and lock it. Now to create a file, you have to do the 2-tap gesture on your laptop if you have a laptop. If you have a mouse, it's the same thing, kind of. You just double tap and it should give you an option. But for me, I enable my mouse to do right click. So you right click and you click new folder. So this folder, I'm going to call it test file, right? And I wanna share this file with someone, and I wanna look at it. So you could share it here. You right click and you share it. So I want to share it with someone. You right click, share. You can share it in messages, notes, mail. You can share it to more. You can share it on AirDrop. You can share it on Facebook. You can share it over here. Share it on calendar. And I want to look at other permissions for this particular file. So you click on get info. Now we are on get info. So get info tells you more about the file, the size, when it was created, when it was modified, and you want to give other people permission for this particular file, right? So in order to do that, you have to unlock it, put your password in, whatever password you have, and then here you could actually add the test user here. Click select, So now I added the test user, and I could give him permissions if I want him to read only, read and write, or write only. So once you're done, click the lock tab again, and that's it. So that's pretty much how you create user accounts on Windows 7 and Mac OS X, and how do you create folders and basically control permissions and security permissions on both Windows and Mac OS X. Thanks for watching my video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope you have a good day. Take care now.